see if everything's working on the YouTube side of things. And let's see. Looking good, looking good. Check, check, 1, 2. All right, maybe just a little bit. Raise the mic volume just a little bit. And we'll go with that. All right, cool. I will now send the link to the to everyone that matters. Normally the Discord and the Twitter and everything else. All right. All right, that's looking good. Looking good. All right. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. New year, new stream. Super excited because I am once again back painting Age of Sigmar. Back to my old stomping grounds, as it were. Enough of these 40k miniatures. Although that being said, I did very much enjoy painting the Sisters of Battle. And speaking of the Sisters of Battle, I will show some of them off. Because I did paint all 6 of them, but these are basically my 2 favorite ones. Here is, let me see if if I can get this to focus properly. So let's do this on real time. All right. So let me just figure out where the camera's going. We can focus. Oh, I bet it's Marathi's face again. Yeah, that's how it is. All right. So here's one of my favorite ones. This is the Heavy Flamer. This one was particularly hard to do because I had to attach the Heavy Flamer on all in one piece. So I couldn't only do the sub-assembly, but I think she turned out wonderful considering all the things I had to do. Plus, I really like the face. The face I picked. It has the gas mask on it. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Yeah, just like that. And she got darkened eyes, and everything looks really nice, and like a nice kind of weathering, or like a bit of weathering on the flamer, give it more of a grungy look, a dirty look to it all, like that. And the Canoness. Now I did say that I wanted the Canoness to do a different paint scheme, but I lied. I lied just a little bit, and I did the same paint scheme as the rest of the Elder Sisters. But I actually tried, as you can see, a bit of edge highlighting on her and on the Elder Sisters as well. So that was actually kind of interesting. The backpack was really fun to do. I really like to do the backpack. That was actually rather fun. And then yeah, just edge highlighting the folds of her cloak, whatever that the top part is called. And yeah, it was super fun. She turned out really great. Actually, I'm really happy how the Sisters of Battle all turned out. But we're going back to the Stormcast Eternal, and just to remind people, this was the very first time I actually painted a Age of Sigmar model. Let me see if I can get focused once again. Where you going? Come on, work with me, camera. Actually, there's a trick. Because it's going to focus on Marathi's face, and you just bring it up, just kind of like this. Alright. Ah, damn you, camera. You're screwing me up. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like do. Yeah, okay. I'll just bring her down here. Okay, I want to do a close up, but I can't go too close because the camera's not working with me at the moment. But this is one of the first paint schemes I did for the Age of Sigmar minis as a test model. Turned out all right, although it's a very basic paint scheme. It's purple and black. Sorry, purple and black. With the silver armor, not really exciting. And yeah, I hope to kind of redeem myself, or see how much I've kind of improved when it came to my painting skills. Because the last kind of, yeah, it was like that, and then I'm maybe thinking of painting them just kind of like in this color. I really like, this is the more of the Ruination Chamber color, where it's silver and gold, because the normal Stormcast Eternal is normally like gold and blue. Okay, now it's finally focused. So I'm thinking a silver and gold, or like a steel and gold color, is going to look really nice. So yeah, that's kind of my ideas. I have a bunch of miniatures to paint and test out, as I have an entire box now full of them, as you can see right here. So entire box. Some of them are primed, some of them are not primed, so clearly I'm not going to paint the unprimed ones on this stream, but I will look at the primed ones and see what I can do. So let's have them out here. So this box is from the not the Dominion. Actually, was it called Dominion? There was like a huge box set when it came with the Age of Sigmar Season 3. Oh, sorry, not Season 3. Edition 3. And it was the Yendistrel one and the Cruel Boys. Oh, this one actually, his mace broke off, so I'm actually going to have to go and glue that back on. Oh, we get a little hound too, nice. So this was from the starter set that the girl Barton, she basically got it because of Yendistrel, which is a really great model. I will be painting Yendistrel and the spearhead that she comes in, so I'm super happy about that. But as you can see, it also came with more spear boys. So I will be they're unprimed at the moment, unfortunately, but I will eventually get to them and give them a slightly different paint scheme. Where's this thing going? All right. Cool. Although, that being said, having painted in a lot, and I do mean a lot, of 28 mil at the moment, I kind of understand why people like to paint Space Marines, particularly the new Space Marines, because they come in the 32 millimeter size, and just painting the 32 millimeter size is just a hell of a lot of fun. So I completely get that. Not sure what I'm going to paint at the moment. Which one should I do? We got the Annihilators, which are basically like Terminators. I might just paint these guys. Then they've got the Praetors, which are a really good bodyguard unit for whatchamacallit, for heroes. They actually have a special doohickey when it comes to heroes. They protect them. We do got another mage. Now, I actually painted a mage before with the same head as well, so I'm actually going to be really excited to go back and paint her again. Although, funny enough, she is going to be going into Legends this year, because there was a few. They had to trim the model range down for the Stormcast Eternal because they changed how the armor looks. So they went from as you can see, it's more like a fat cast, and they went down to a much more slimmed down Thunderstrike armor, which I really like the Thunderstrike armor. Like, it was a really good range refresh, in my opinion, for the Stormcast Eternal. But this is a knight with a banner of apotheosis, which is why the banner is like super huge, and that is super detailed. And ooh, god, it's gonna be a hell. This one was already slightly painted, but that's okay. I think it's only, by the looks of it, it's only like one coat, so we can easily go and, so I bring it a little bit more upwards. We can easily go and change that. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'll do that later. Going to have to get this guy glued up, so I'm not going to want to paint him. The Hound I'll paint later as well. Same with this Mage Lord, or Knight Arcanum is the technical term for it. This one's going to need a little bit more gluing, because as you can see, it's like a bit of cracking on the top there. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh, this guy needs to be... This guy wasn't primed properly. The front's going to be a bit of a problem. So it looks like it's going to be the Annihilators today. Because they're the ones that are... Yeah, I think I'll go and, like, reprime some of these, because they're... some of them not fully primed to how I like them. Which is a bit of a shame. So I'll redo the Annihilators. And... how you guys are assembled. See, sometimes you can actually go... Alright, looks like I need to... Yeah, it looks like I definitely need to re-glue some of these. Because as you can see... Actually, let me go back to OBS for a moment. So I'm not dealing with the delay. As you can see, if you look at the top, there's like a crack along the ridge, the shoulder pads. So it's a bit annoying. I mean, some of it's doable, but look, yeah, it looks like I'm just going to have to glue some of that. Press it in a bit tight. Well, like I'm trying, like I'm like pressing it in together, and like it's kind of. No, you know, I will glue it because the glue will bond the plastic a little bit because it uses a weld. So I will go and get my glue just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, and then we can go and start painting these Stormcast Eternals. All right. Nope, that should be good enough. All right. Alright, got the hobby glue out. So let's fix some of these shoulder pads. Some of them are not too terribly bad, if I'm being completely honest. But some of them, yeah, the cracks are just too big. So let me see if I can fix that with a bit of glue and melt the plastic together. Alright. Oh, wait, is this blocked? Move some of this glue that's around the top part here. Alright. And we'll do on the other side as well, just kind of get it into the cracks. See if we can't get a bit of a better bonding solution. All right. Actually, I wonder. I do have a clip over here, so I think I might actually cheat just a little bit. Oh, that works perfectly. Oh my God, this works perfectly. All right, so this guy's getting the clamp, getting the clamps, and while that guy's doing that, I would like to thank the sponsors of the channel, the wonderful men and women who have subscribed, and those sponsors are Brinson and Colvin, DS, Cold Hitter, Galaxy Nano, Guardsman Miku, Quinn Gillis, Volley, Dylan Whipley, W, You Kill Me, Juan Pablo, Liz CQ, Paznik, Joss Russell, Panzer LH, Lunawit KA07, Profile, Chris Hess, Vitol, 1999, Celtic Drago, David Sibilian, M50 Ontos, Dorix, Thomas Novik, Mick, Solid 30, Pro 711, Herenz Rodriguez, Alfonso, Balls Hongi, Cascaster, Stu Daddy, Conan Vernon Duprez, Colbin Winningham, Zephyrt, Angel of Hell C, Timothy, Viamir's Rangers, Slutchin, 31820, Mithrani Grandiri, 5872, Codex, Zealous Bubbles, Otto von Bismarck, Joanne Castro, Dale Novik, Lee WH for the Emperor, ATC, Kurt Nispel 2, Aroki Samagatha, Bako Dozo, Jamie Gonclaves, Non-Authority, Smotown, C1 Tank, SSSB, Sir Jellybean, David St. Laurent, Burger Dur 69, Brock Shepard, John Azrael, Nightlord AI, Perry Von Gotten, David, Now EA Mallow, Michael Sieben, Jason Walton, Wick 0998, Lourdes Calvius, The Mercenary, Goon Fabulous, Peter, File, Zach Malin, Metin Kabandoglu, Double Dose Domino, Space World Zero, Nightmare Fuel 619, Just a Regular Pile of Snow, Mark, Barold Bagans, Phoenix, Aracella, and the 185 unknown soldiers who have joined the regiment. Thank you all very, very much. I can't believe it. I honestly, like, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe that we are all the way up to 269 subs. It's amazing. We had wonderful growth at the end of the year. Particularly when it came with that collab with the one and only Sir Jellybean, who's a fantastic person. But yeah, super, super happy. I mean, we shot up like 70 subscribers in less than a month, which is just phenomenal. Now, let me just remove this clamp. No. Clamp stays on. Alright, clamp stays on for a little while. Because, alright, so we'll do the clamp on this guy. And, although I will get annihilators when it comes to the spearhead that I'm going to get. So, this is just going to be a good kind of thing to keep in mind when I'm doing that spearhead. This is really interesting how they're kind of made. I wonder how they actually fit together. Alright. Alright then. Ah, God, how do I want to do them? How do I want to do them? Do I still want to go with the gold? Because I can do gold, well, silver, gold, and purple. Might just go with that. I really do like the Ruination Chamber. Not going to lie, it's kind of fun. They're like the Stormcast that are like just so screwed up that they're like one or two deaths away, deaths away from like absolutely turning into monsters. And they basically have cheerleaders that follow them around and like make them like remind themselves just how much of a badass and how cool they were. Because they forget their memories. So it's like really funny, guys, because you get this like this idea in my head where like, you get this like really like stern woman or like man who's like doesn't know like what's really going on and it's like all depressed, and you just have like the best like golden retriever energy person following them, and they're like, no, Sir Braveheart, you are like the best of the best. You did all these things, and like this, like kept on like rattling off their like all the good deeds that they've done in the realm. It's just funny to me. All right, let's shake up some lead belcher though. Probably by the end of this, I will probably have to buy more lead belcher, which would be a first because I haven't actually ran out of any of my paint yet. So lead belcher, yeah, we'll just do lead belcher for the moment. Not going to. I don't have gold out here. So at one point, I also don't have the purple. So at one point, I'm going to have to break away and get those guys. That's not going to be too much of a problem. All right. Where is my... Oh. Also, that reminds me, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to find a different music track to play for you guys. Because although I do like the chanting, well, it kind of fits for the Stormcast just a little bit, but like, I'm thinking maybe something a little more upbeat for the Stormcast Eternal. Alright, these Annihilators. Oh god. Get a nice thick glob of this onto my wet palette. Because we'll be doing a few coats. I need to actually clean this. Alright. Yeah, let's do these almost Ruination Chamber style. And how do I want to do this? Yeah, okay. I can do like this entire upper part almost like gold, maybe? Shield's going to be interesting. A lot of things I can do. But I definitely want this to be silver, this bottom part, because you throw a bit of highlight here, you throw a bit of wash, and this scale kind of groin armor that they have just looks so wonderful. So wonderful. So, gonna do something like that. Actually, I'm gonna move my hands a little bit further up like that. I'm thinking maybe gold on this top shoulder plate, and then the breastplate all around can be silver. God, this guy's a chunky bastard. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, there's like so many armor plating with this guy. Alright, boots like that. And like, there's so many like, yeah, just thick plates that like bolted onto like one another. I'm almost like, I'm going to differentiate. Okay. Okay. Oh, bit of things I have to clean up there. How do I do the gauntlets on this girl? Alright. Go over the chest piece as much as I can. This guy has a really thick shield, so it's going to be a bit annoying. Kind of pin around it. I would have done this in sub-assembly, if I'm being completely honest with you, because there's just so many thick parts overlapping one another that it makes it a bit hard to get into some of the detail. I did gold there, so. So, a bit annoying, but still workable. Still somewhat workable. Because although you can't see, like, this kind of thigh plate on his left-hand side too well, because the shield is overlapping it, you can kind of see, like, a little bit of it. So, like, I still have to go and paint it. Well, you're just going to see like the white spray that the professor used. And that's gold, silver, gold, silver. Yeah, gold, silver. Second one will be silver. Yeah, I probably would have painted these sub-assembly if it was me. Because there's so much crap going on. Wonderful crap, nice detailing, but Something to keep in mind when I paint them for real next time. Although these guys are going to have a lot of gold highlights, which is going to be perfect. I wonder if she was going to plan to slap chop them, if I'm being honest with you. Because normally people, I believe that it's a xanthol white that they use. And then they just use a bunch of contrast paints. So I don't know if that was her plan or not. Because if it was just contrast paints, then yeah, you can just do a quick coat here, a quick coat there. I know you're not really seeing too much, but I'm doing around the inner leg. Using these metallic paints. That reminds me, I need to message her and ask what her Yendistral actually looks like. Yeah, see, these clip onto that. Okay, interesting. All right, and I need more silver. I'm so used to like painting with the other colors that I'm not used to just like hogging all the paint. So we'll need a lot of paint. So don't be shy with metallics. I think is the way to go. Although I am using Lead Belcher from the Citadel Paint. I might pick up some Vallejo, or Valhalla, how the hell you pronounce it. Because I heard their metallics is like second to none. And it'd be interesting to see how that actually looks like. There's a bit too much on my paintbrush at the moment. So let me just wipe some of the excess off and go at it again. Alright. And making sure that excess doesn't pool, because it's going to look really goddamn ugly. Alright. It's almost like I'm using almost like a dry palette on the model itself, funny enough. It's kind of evening everything out. Alright. Alright, cool. Cool. And then we'll do the back leg as well. Back armor piece. Now the other ones I did the third color as a dark rich purple. Just going to wet my brush just a little bit. It's getting a bit dry. I did it as a rich kind of dark purple. I think I might go with a red as the undertone. A red or a blue as the third color, just to make everything really kind of pop a little bit more. Make the highlights a little bit brighter. Makes the dark areas a little bit darker. Do the kind of thigh portion, the back. All right, looking good. looking good. Gam's looking good too. Leave that gold, silver, gold, 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 gold. Do something with that. That's not going to be... well, I'll do the inside of the shield. Actually, the back of the guy's elbow armor will be silver with gold trim, of course. And I'll just do everything like a bit of a silver coat back here. You're not going to see a lot of this area, but as long as it's not completely gray, that'll be fine. Because it gives it like a little bit of dimensions. Of course, is the behind the shield. So I'll actually do behind the shield as well. Give that a quick coat of silver, or lead vulture rather. Because it hasn't really been primed either. Which is the thing, like when you're priming these models, you're going to have to like really pay attention to like areas like this, right? Because a lot of times, like when you spray paint, you'll spray a front and maybe like the side, and you'll just forget this one crevice area, and then when you go to paint it, it becomes a bit of a pain because everything starts to pool and it like beads, and it's just like it ain't good. Ain't good at all. Got a bit more silver. We said that was going to be... Well, actually, do we want that gold? We can still do it gold, yeah. Alright. And we said this part was going to be silver. God, the shoulder pads in these bastards, though. So much shoulder pads. Thick boys and girls. All right. The do. Got that. Braziers, of course, the bottom metal will be a lead vulture, and then all the top part will be a well, gold. The gold, and then the fingers will be silver as well. Silver, metal, gray. You know what I'm saying. Let's not catch the fingers. Alright. And then, not sure what I want with the shield, though. Not 100% sure what I want to do with the shield. But we do have some front metal skirt armor here, so I'll paint that as well before I forget about it. Missed a spot over here that I see. And then, kind of looking at the armor. That's a different plate. There's so many different like armor plates on this guy. It's actually kind of interesting. Inside will be gold. Now, if this is going to be gold, then it'll make sense to actually do the face to be gold as well and the side things to be silver. But then, yeah, because then everything will be gold on the top there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Doing a bit of silver around these smaller areas, though. So that will be silver. And then this will be silver as well. So it'll be silver, gold, and a red gem. Although you can't really see it. Silver, gold, and a red gem right there. So. Oh, wait. Maybe it should be silver. Yeah, silver, gold. Gold. Actually, yeah. Let's do silver. Screw it. Worst comes to worst, I can always just paint over it with the gold. All right. Hey Ben, how's it going? We are painting a Stormcast Annihilator, and we are just kind of figuring out how we want these guys to be looking like. All right. So the painting scheme is going to be basically a silver, gold, and I'm thinking the third color might be a red or a blue. Not 100% certain. But I am going to be basing them on another army set that I've done, which is more in line with the Ruination Chamber. So it's going to be a lot of silver and metal and with gold highlighting. Actually, go like that, if you can see that. So yeah, except instead of purple, well, actually, I might keep the purple in some areas, but I'm thinking more like a red or a blue to really make the third color pop. Make it pop up really nicely. And then, unfortunately, one of these guys, I bought them off of another VTuber, and there was a bit of a crack along the top there, so I'm just I'm gluing some of them. Actually, I think you can see it if I use the camera correctly. I think Marathis. Yeah, okay, there it is. If you look at the top portion there, you can kind of see the crack. Even if the camera is actually blurry, you can see the crack, which is that's how bad it was. So I'm just trying to like glue and then clamp it, and hoping the glue kind of creates a weld. Which it kind of is, but it still needs a more clamping. Damn it. So that guy will remain like that for now. For now, it will remain like that. All right. Interesting cracking around the hammer as well. Okay. Although it's stylistically cracking, not anything to do with painting or model or anything else like that. So it was silver around the... Ooh, and there's like a nice lettering here as well. That's going to be really nice to highlight. So just do a quick coat. On everything. Around the top and the bottom. Well, I guess the two sides of the hammer. Sides that are actually going to be smacking people. And something like that. All right. All right, cool. What was I going to do? Okay, so I need to get the gold color out, And I need to go and figure out how I'm going to do that shield, which is okay. But I can still do a bit of silver. But Ben, what are you up to? What are you up to, Ben? You just vibing? All right. Nothing? Chilling? Hell yeah, man. As I was saying before, when it comes to the background music of these new live streams, as I'm no longer doing the Sisters of Battle, as I completed them, I'm going to need a bit of a different music taste. Something a little more upbeat, maybe like a nice chill rock music. I know YouTube has a whole sound library when it comes to copyright music, so I might just delve into that again and see what I can find. Because although the Sisters of St. Thomas Aquinas did a wonderful job chanting, I think it's not... I'm not going to say it's not entirely appropriate, but I think it's, you know, just to add a bit of difference to the live streams. After all, this is the Stormcast Eternal are basically power metal, the faction, so something a little more upbeat, a little more guitar heavy. Oh, there's like different sections to the back leg I'm looking at. I'll do everything with base coat of silver, and then, well, lead belcher rather, and then if I want to differentiate the leg pieces back here, I can always just slap a gold on top of it. Again, because acrylic paint is a bit, not opaque, it is a bit transparent. So the bottom layer does affect what the top layer looks like. And lead belcher actually adds to a really nice metallic look to almost any metal, which is why a lot of people base in lead belcher and then paint either the gold or whatnot over top of that. And then do the back skirt. Again, this scale kind of skirt armor that they wear is going to look amazing. As soon as I highlight it, put a wash on it, it's just going to look 100% better. Alright, back of the leg now. Not going to do back of the kneecap, because I know that's going to be a fabric. Although what color, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but it's going to be a fabric. And I don't want to go and do a lead belcher base on it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Perfect. All right. Flip this guy around. Do the inner leg. Again, I probably would have sub-assembled some of these guys. But I'm going to get a second crack at Annihilators when that Spearhead drops. Or when it gets ordered in, which actually I have to phone my shop and see when that pre-order is coming in. Alright, that's actually looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the hammers kind of have like a really beaten metal look to them. And I'm kind of all for it. It's textured. That the yellow ones weren't. The yellow ones were actually much more straight. It's like straight up metal. This one actually has like little divots into it. So that's actually pretty neat. And make sure we can actually get into these cracks as well. Alright, something like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then do some of the different armor plating around the shoulders. And just making sure I throw a first coat on everything I want lead belcher. Again, complete difference painting from 32 to 28. Because 28, I wasn't using a lot of paint because again, it's super small miniature. But like 32, I'm just like globs of paint everywhere. Which to be completely honest with you, is quite nice. It's really just relax and not have to worry about like all the little details about everything. But at the same time, I really did like painting the Angel Green. Angel Green was really good. Okay. Oh yeah, bottom of the hammer. Alright. Something like that. Oh, and a silver on top of that area too. Damn. Damn. Alright. Gonna wet the paintbrush so it doesn't get super dry. I don't have gold out here just yet, so I'm gonna go get a shield, get the gold, come back. Be all good to go. Damn, it's already here. Yep, no, that's gold. Damn it. Alright, looks like I had gold the entire time. I was just too blind to see it. But to show off some of the other minis, just for a moment, the other kind of newish minis that I got is these Praetors, which are really cool, like halberdier units. And they got a lot of, as you see, a lot of cloak and a lot of armor to them, so that's going to be super fun to paint. I'm going to have to re-prime them again because some of them just have like massive spots where there's just no primer. But it got a guy with a shield, and looks like I did basically silver, gold, and white, with a white kind of lettering down here, which might still do that, might not. Looking cool. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, actually, I'm going to show this Night Crester a little bit off. I actually really like the blood on the blade that I used and the flames. Like this model, when I was painting it, was super fun to paint. And now that I'm looking at it, I might actually just do a blue-red paint scheme when it comes to the cloth and everything else like that, because it just looks so good. Yeah, that looks sweet. God damn it. I'm tooting my own horn, but you know what? I don't care. It was a really nice model. The models that came with the Skaven Tide, for at least the Stormcast, all of them looked just amazing. Still going to have to do a bit of lead belcher, so I'll get some of that out. Then I'll transition a bit to the gold. Alright, something like that. Alright. So, looking at this guy, that is a lot of crap on my brush. 1 second. There we go. Going to have to do this bottom portion in lead belcher. And then around this kind of top area as well, although not too much. Something like that. Don't have to worry about the back of the hammer, because no one's going to see that. Realistically. Yeah, no one's going to see that area too much, or at all, because it's just completely covered. So that will be that for now. Looking at the shield. Let's see. Gold, so gold, silver, gold, silver, gold. Perfect. All right. Gold, silver. So we'll just do the under panel silver. Not worrying too much. About painting over that raised area. And we'll make sure we get inside the crevice as well, so we don't have that really ugly rain look. Gray rain look. And then silver in this area. Oh, there's so many like nice little cracks in the shield. Oh my god, it's gonna look so good. I'm like super excited for the wash and like the dry brush stage. I know it's just going to pop so well. Oh boy, it's going to pop so well. Oh god damn it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, just go over here, paint this guy. Alright, doesn't look like much at the moment, but it's only first base coat. First of many base coats. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look great. And I'll do the other guy's shield. Oh, I didn't even do the back portion. What the hell? Completely skipped out the guy's back portion. Alright. Good to go. Also, I forgot his face as well. Well, I mean, to be fair, I wasn't finished painting this guy, so... Maybe looking for the gold was a bit premature on my end. Alright, something like that. Alright. Now to do around the hammer. Just going to do the bottom portions like as before. You guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Alright. Bottom portions like before. And then the caps are going to be gold, I've decided. I'm going to pull in just a little bit. Oh, there's a little gem on these things too. I'll do that silver because there's a bit of different metal here. So I'm just going to coat the damn thing in silver all around, and then the metal around it will be gold. And then the gem inside, I think I'll make red. Red like everything else. Or the other gems. Or I could do blue. Nah, I'll do red. I'll do red. Something like that, something like that. In hindsight, maybe this other, yeah, this side plating should be silver. I was thinking of putting gold there, but I think that'll be just too much gold in that area. Some side plating, well, this extra side plating will be silver in color. I'll go back to the other model and do that as well. Yeah, didn't do it. A quick coat. Looking good. Alright, and now for this guy's shield. Inside silver. Oh, we got someone else join the chat. Or join the stream. Thank you. Welcome. We are painting some Stormcast Eternal Annihilators, which are the equivalent of Terminators if you play 40k. Just doing a quick coat of lead belcher on the shield, which I've once again ran out of Almost ran out. I think I can scrape by. Yeah, not going back to 32 mil and just realizing just how much paint these guys have. How much paint you have to use to get a nice coat on them. So it's kind of amazing. Okay, do the brush. All right, we'll do something like that. And what else? What else are we gonna do? Let's get with the gold. Shake up the gold a little bit. Another color I used super heavily when it came to the other Stormcast. And let's check up on this guy. Definitely helped. The clamping definitely helped. Which is nice. All right, he's not looking. I mean, it's not looking the best if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Because I don't have like spruce glue or anything else like that to really fill it in. Actually, wait a second. The silver he wanted to pull apart. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and just accept that this guy has a massive crack. When I get the other Annihilator set, I'm going to go and make sure I heavily glue around the shoulders so we don't get that nasty crack look. Which is a shame, all things considering. Alright. Alright. A little bit of dried excess around the rim. Again, Citadel paint pots are notorious for wasting paint like this. Not going to lie, super hate it. Alright, something like that. It's like it's designed to make you waste paint. And the more paint you waste, the more money you spend. Although that being said, I really do like the Citadel paint line. It is a good paint line. You know, there is a reason why Warhammer Fantasy Battle, before it got put on ice, was being outsold by the paint line, because the Citadel paints are just so good. And you can use them for anything, really. Like, there's just, like, a wide variety of stuff you can use. You don't just have to use them for Warhammer. Now, we'll have to definitely have to put a second coat. But painting the shoulder pads, I'm more looking, there's going to be a silver highlights on these shoulder armor as well. Let's see all the stuff that's being picked up. All right. No, that's definitely put more paint on my brush on that area. All right, that's not even like a one thin coat. That's like barely anything. Again, you can kind of get away with it when it comes to silver, like a little bit, because it's like gray on gray. But like gold, you definitely need to throw on that second coat. Definitely need a second coat of gold. And we go like this. Avoided painting the gem after all. Because again, it's going to have to be like a flat red or a shiny red. Don't need it metallic. Something like that. Perfect. And then big glob. Throw that just on the side just for the moment. Again, when you have too much paint on your paintbrush, you can always just throw it on a panel that you know you're going to paint later, like a big panel like this, and then use the amount you just have on the brush to do the small portion that you actually want to paint. Little trick. Now, I got an idea for this lettering. I think I might just do gold and then blue, or, well, I'll go back to the lettering. I'm going to have to think about it. But I do have like the color in mind, which is going to be a blue color, but I do want to make it like a glowy blue color. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have to throw white in there first. Which I'm probably going to have to do. Which is okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. Now my chair is squeaking. Wait, doing the thunderbolts though, because these are definitely going to be gold. Just like that, just like that. And then these back panels, I think I might just throw gold on them, just for the hell of it. Just to break up all the silver in this area. So I don't have just massive blocks of just one color. Yeah, something like that. And then this back portion is just going to be gold as well. So I tried to save that sneeze. Hopefully it wasn't too loud in your ears. All right, and then we're going to do the abs, the golden abs. The golden abs of Sigmar. Wet the brush just a little bit as well. Noticing some of the paint's a little bit dry on the brush. Which you're going to have to definitely be careful with metallics. Because metallics in... oh, thank you very much, bless you, Ben. Oh, thank you. Metallics, you really got to have to worry about it drying on the brush. Because again, it's not just paint you're working with. You're dealing with a bit of metallic flakes. So that kind of adds to the acrylic paint drying a little bit faster. So, little trick when you deal with metallics that I have found. All right. That little portion there, little portion there. Currently running out of gold once more. So we'll just finish off with a quick coat along the edge here. And voila. So this is generally how the sky is going to look. A lot of silver, a lot of gold. It's going to look pretty nice. Going through probably non-oil, because I find that non-oil works really well when it comes to silver. It turns it into like a steel color, and then you just highlight with a silver, which is like a Stormhorse silver that I got, and you just brighten everything back up again. And then of course I also have a layered gold somewhere around here. No, that's Beasticore flesh. Alaric gold, and use that as a bit of a layering when it comes to the gold for a highlight metallic. So super fun, super easy. Again, I'm not painting non-metallic metal. I'm not at the that stage yet. Still trying to figure out, how to paint faces and edge highlighting and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. It is going to be pretty fun. It is fun. Hell yeah. What I need is more gold. Definitely more gold. And silver. Because I got an idea for that arm piece. We'll do gold though. We'll finish off with the, well actually no, let me just do a little cheeky bit around the arm because I got an idea. Because I need to do the inside of this area first before I rush over and do a dry brush with the gold. So okay, cool. I'm going to let that rest. And then pick up more gold. More gold. Again, this Retribution armor color looks just amazing. Really wonderful gold color. And sorry if you can hear that siren in the background. Yeah, the cops have been out in force lately, I've noticed. Especially on the highways. So I don't know if they're just cracking down or if they're doing like a whole something or other. Alright, got this glob of gold here. Let's go and throw it onto the palette. A little bit like that. And then we'll just do gold like that. Oh, that's another siren. Again, my apologies. I'll tell the police to lower the volume of their sirens next time. And we will, we have to do around the edge of the shield gold as well. Make sure that is all good to go. All right. That, like that, like that. Oh yeah, the cheek armor. Throw an extra kind of quick coat on that. And then have to do the inside as well. Around the, whatever the hell you call this pauldron armor. Only have to do, again, like one coat, because like not a lot of people go and look at this area. So we don't have to go super thick into here. But we do have to go and paint over the primer that was used. And you're not going to see much of what I'm doing at the moment because there's just a lot of stuff in the way, but it will highlight the silver on the face once I am done. Yeah. And do a bit on the other side as well, that cheek armor. Give a nice highlight. Oh, hell, that looks great. Oh, missed a bit down here when it comes to the highlighting. So we'll just get that all good to go. And back of this elbow pad as well. Again, it's always good just to take a second look at what the hell you're doing. Because at least in my case, more often than not, I'm going to find out that I completely missed an area. Alright. Then, not going to do that at the moment, although I will do this. Again, I will go a second coat with the silver. So if I put a little bit of gold in the silver areas, it's not going to be the end of the world. After that second coat, though, then I'm going to actually have to really pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. Something like that. Oh, God. Alright, definitely need to actually use the thinner brush when it comes to this damn area. Alright. Yeah, definitely need a thinner brush. Alright, and I'm just going to go out a limb and say I'm going to need the detail brush on the shield as well. So I will not do that because I need to do a second coat. I'm just going to mess a lot of things up if I do that. So back to silver. Actually, no. Let me do first coat of gold, because it's still got a lot of gold here on this guy. and I'll do it in kind of batches. That way I'll know exactly where I'm at with all the models. Or rather, which coat I'm at with all the models. All right. But yeah, completely relaxing doing these big chunky boys after doing the really smaller detailed Sisters of Battle. Because like, see the difference? Massive. Absolutely massive. Although you can still do a lot of detail with these boys, big chunky boys. The sisters, it's just a lot of finer detail. Relaxing just seeing them being painted. Yeah, again, don't really have to worry about too much about these big chunky boys. Just throw a few nice thick coats down. And they just look good. One of the reasons why, like, if I was ever going to get like heavy into like 40K, I'd probably go Space Marines or Tau. Just because like they're just so easy and relaxing to paint. And you're not fighting with 101 details. Which is a bit of a problem, funny enough, with Chaos Space Marines, because they normally have like a lot of like little spiky bits everywhere and little like chains and stuff hanging off their armor. It's not like a clean armor look. Which is the same thing with the Slaves to Darkness or the Chaos Warriors in Fantasy Battle. They all have the same kind of pain tax of yeah, it looks really cool, but like god damn, there's a lot of stuff you have to paint. That is just hanging off the armor. All right. Just like that. Doing this little gorelet area. And then also doing the cheek armor. Yeah, just like that. I'll do the interior as well, as you can, due to this guy's head placement, you can kind of see a lot more inside of the kind of neck area. So, going to slap just one paint, one layer of gold everywhere. Excuse me. And just calling it a day there. Don't have to go, again, super heavy. Just have to go and make sure we paint over all that primer. Because it will kind of stand out just a little bit. And there. Just like that. Just like that. All right. And then we will go down to these thunderbolts. And also the abs. Golden abs, after all. All right. Again, no oil and a bit of highlighting. It's like these models are like made for like a wash and a dry brush. Everything is a lot of like raised textured areas. It's like there's not a lot of like flat per se panels. Like even like the big areas are like kind of like bulged, and like there's a bit of like recesses everywhere. So like it's made for washing and highlighting, which I very much appreciate. Very, very much appreciate. But we're going to need a bit more gold. God damn, these guys just love drinking the paint. Drinking the paint. I got a glob on my brush. Again, just going to wipe it off on the shield. Huge area that just needs to be all the paint in the world. Just like that. Perfect. Quickly throw a coat on here. Looking at it now, I definitely need a second coat of silver. Especially around the legs, but that's okay. And then, yeah. Super excited about having, so I'm going to get two, again, I'm going to get two sets of, not Terminators, Annihilators. One I'm painting the first set here, and the second one's going to come in the Spearhead, which is great, because when I play on the tabletop, outside of the Spearhead format, it means I can reinforce these boys, and these boys are actually really good when it comes to, like, their stats. Because they have a 2 to hit, 2 to wound, and I think they even have a, it's either a 3 or 2 up save. Or something like that. They got, like, ridiculous stats when it comes to, like, smashing people in the face. Like, these guys are just born to screw people up. Which is why they also come in squads of 3. Super expensive, super elite kind of infantry, but that's alright. That is 100% alright. I forgot to do the inside of this guy's shield. Silver, but that's okay. Back panels, I said, was going to be gold, just to break everything up just a bit. Gold here, gold there. And then lower back is also going to be gold. Just like that. I know I'm missing something. Oh yeah, the hammer. Oh, and this back area right here. Just a little bit. And just fix up the gold just like that. Don't have to really bit too much about that backhand because no one realistically is going to see it. Although looking at it, looks like I forgot to do silver on this guy's hammer hand. A bit annoying, but that's okay. Finish up a little bit along the shield. Gold in this area. Oh wait, no, I need to do a second coat. And that's just going going to stop that just for the moment. Although I need to gold up here. Just kind of like that. Go back to the hammer. Hammer time indeed. All right. Cool. Just like that. And it goes to this area. I'm going to have to get the smaller brush and start actually doing some of those smaller highlighting when it comes to the gold. Trinket in the back. Painting gold for now. We'll finish off the shield. And the bigger portions of the shield, rather. Definitely around the rim as well. A nice strong coat. And ensure I get this little area where the shield and the shoulder armor just kind of overlap just a bit. Alright, looking good. Alright, looks like someone's trying to bug me on Discord. So let me take a quick look at that first. I'll put you over here. Just one moment. Oh, my friend... Wait, my friend hasn't seen Mad Max Fury Road before? The fuck? I didn't know that. Sorry, he's telling me how much he likes this Mad Max Fury Road. And if I didn't know that he'd never seen that before. Like, if I would have known that, we would have been watching that, like, ASAP. God damn. All right. Where was I? Oh, there it is. Sorry, back to painting. These wonderful quasi-terminators. Quasi. Where do I put more gold? Oh, back at the bottom of the hammer. Totally normal normality. TNN. Oh wait, no, not TNN. You're the Heartbreak Kid. I remember this. Good old HBK. So imagine Sigmar just smashed your home planet. How mad are you? HBK. Yeah. Well, you see, Sigmar wouldn't do that. So clearly, that's clearly the Emperor in disguise, trying to sully the great name of Sigmar Heldenhammer. Yeah. Although, again, I do like the fact that when Morathi took over, what the hell is that? Anvil Hall? Or Anvil, whatever the hell it's called. That Sigmar actually put her on trial for killing the humans and was going to execute her. So imagine Big E fought Sigmar and smashed your home planet. How mad are you? I'll be pissed at Big E. Big E is a fucking idiot. Fucking goddamn loser. Piece of shit. Honestly, like, when you look at, like, I know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, Sigmar and Big E are, like, one and the same. It's like, no, they are completely different. Like, the Emperor loves the idea of humanity as, like, a concept, and then Sigmar actually just like humans as they are. But, and also, I do like the fact that, like, Sigmar, he is the God King, but he actually still prays. He doesn't pray to, like, any particular god in general, but he prays that there is something above him that is, like, keeping the universe in check, which is just, it's a really nice little bit of humanity that he still has. Having the chance of sisters while bad-mouthing Big E is wild. Look, if there's anyone that needs to be humbled just a little bit, it's Big E, okay? And speaking of the sisters, because you're on the last stream, I actually finished painting the Sisters of Battle. So here is one of how they turned out. As you can see, they turned out really well. That's the Heavy Flamer. And then here is the Canoness. Nice edge highlight. Oh, I'm just starting to try to, like, edge highlight and do a little bit of the folds of the cloak, but really good. And also, to be completely honest, I really love doing the backpack. The backpack was really fun to paint. So, tisk tisk tisk. There goes your part of Canada. Oh, Erisea, welcome. I hope you just saw what I was showing off. I was showing off Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Battle, rather. They look baller. Thank you very much. Last thing you see before they melt you. Yeah, melt you, or light you on fire, or put a bolter to their face. The Sisters, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're painting some Annihilators. I'll show off all the models again, just because I can. So Annihilators we are painting at the moment, which are they're basically the Terminators of Stormcast Eternal. And then I also got some Praetorians, which are these halberd units, which look really nice. However, I need to go and I bought this off of another person, and I'm going to have to go and rattle can them again because there's large parts that are just not rattle canned. I do have a Knight Vector with the Banner of Apotheosis, so he is a big banner dude. And then I also got a another guy, a lord that I'm going to have to go and actually re-glue the mace because the mace fell off. The pose on the halberd guy is so good. Oh, dude, the poses are looking great on the halberd dudes. Because we also got like this guy as well, which just look fantastic. So they're gonna be really good. Solid as fuck. Yeah, thank you. Your top 3 biggest assholes of Warhammer. Who are they? You mean like people or like factions? Because Dark Eldar certainly fucking is up there. They're the giant a-holes of... Stormcast looks so cool. Would get if I bought gold. You do have to... Well, I mean, you don't have to use a lot of gold, but, like... Yeah, you're going to use a lot of gold painting these damn things. Even if you use gold as a highlight. But top 3 biggest a-holes as characters. Let's go with characters. Oh my god, that's actually hard. Because I flipped. Because before I would actually say Marathi, but I actually like how Marathi kind of operates in Age of Sigmar. God, because funny enough, I want to try non-metal metallics. Oh, sorry, non-metal on them. Yeah, like non-metal metal would look, or NMM. I know I'm screwing that up. Would look fantastic on them. I'm not at that point in my like skill to actually like try to pull that off yet. So I'm still just using metallic paints. But metallic paints, again, if you look at like this, there's like a lot of like crevices and textures to these models. So like even just throwing a wash and a highlight is going to make these guys look just, they just pop out. It's going to be so good, so good. All right, finish off some of the gold here. Only problem is, again, the person who assembled it, there's just massive cracks in the shoulder pad. So when I get the second set of annihilators, I'm going to have to go and oh, this guy has like a lion face in his chest plate. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's gonna look so fucking cool. Oh, that's so cool. Damn, okay, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. But yeah, there's like cracks along the tarp armor, and I don't have a sprue glue or anything else like that, so next time I get the second set, I'm going to actually just glue them on, clamp them, and make sure that they really stick. And it is 3:42. I'm going to turn on the oven in just a moment. Sorry about that. One of my New Year's resolutions. Resolutions is not to eat out for the entire month. So I really need to go and start like making my own meals, which I normally do cook, but like especially when I'm streaming, I have to make sure like I got the oven ready and then get that all done before I go to work. I gotta go with a 40k list. I have no clue about Alalor. Logar, that makes sense. The Emperor's Children guy who made sure the twins were miserable. And Logar. Logar does take the cake. I'm surprised he didn't say that Dark Elder dude who just exists to just to fuck with people. There's also that that one Space Marine that hates Teclis. Oh, sorry, not Teclis, Titus. From Space Marine and Space Marine 2. I think he was a pretty big hater. Is that Vec? Yeah, Vec. He seems like a massive hater to me. Also, I remember Gravefax for a while really hated Celestine. They did manage to fix each other's problems, but Titus Hater is sad he doesn't get the spotlight. Yeah, he doesn't get the spotlight. He just eternally molding. I know you just killed. You just closed the Eye of the Warp, but the heresy is still on you. Celestine, the Saint. It's so funny. I ship him. Well, yeah, because if again, like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, they're lesbians and they ship. I know a lot of people ship them too, but like they started out like the whole thing was she hated Celestine because she was a Puritan and she thought Celestine was a fraud and wanted to tear Celestine down. Like it wasn't like out of love or anything else like that. Like she genuinely fucking hated Celestine. Until they resolve the conflict in a short story. yeah, they're a pretty popular ship, Greyfax and Celestine. It's a pretty popular meme. And yet we ship Trezen and Orkin, and they hate each other. Oh, they fucking... They love to hate each other, though. I have read The Infinite and the Divine, and yeah, they fucking love to hate each other. That was such a good book too. They bicker like an old couple, though. Yeah, I mean, they are basically an old couple, spanning. Like that's actually one of the things I really like how that book spanned like tens of thousands of fucking years, and just like plots on plots on plots. Shit trays in, you push my house off a cliff in a skeletal voice. Yeah, basically. Or it's like how he would always like screw with him by like destroying his little Dollaramas that he made with everybody, like with the orcs and stuff like that, or just break shit. Because he knew like if he needed to get away, like all he had to do was break something, and he would try to save it. Like the Necroteer pottery, or like with the orcs, or anything else like that. All right. I also like the when the fucking, how the hell do you pronounce his name? It's okay. It's okay for spelling mistakes. It's Necron names. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing the names wrong, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I like that when they were in court and the guy kept on like rewinding time. Every time he'd get caught, you're like, oh shit, I need to rewind time again. That was just a really funny scene. He's like, oh god damn it. You all know that never happened. Rewinds fucking time. Yeah, basically. It's like, this is not the outcome I wanted. Rewind time. And it's like, oh, I got trapped. Rewind time. What's that? I got the wrong judge? Rewind time. Like, I think the funny thing about like that whole like thing too is he was eventually caught rewinding time. Like they figured out that he was rewinding time. Like, how do you figure that out? Well, I mean, I think like there's warp fuckery that happened, but they're like, yeah, we caught you rewinding time, you bastard. You're not going to do that again. And he's like, oh shit. Ah, you got me. This guy's armor is going to be a bit unique. Because normally I was thinking chest plate silver. But the chest plate kind of goes to the top of that. I'll do the interior silver for this. It's going to be a bit messy, but I'm just going to have to be really careful with the silver highlighting. Oh, sorry, the gold highlighting. Not going to do every portion. But something like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Oops, rewind time and put the condom on the parrot. No, I think he'll just kill him at that point. Just blast him. Oh my god, even look at like the bottom of the hammer. Even the bottom of the hammer is actually unique. Damn, I'm going to actually have to fix that. Oh, I do some more highlighting. All right, looks like this guy's like the champion of the Annihilators. Just how his armor looks and stuff like that. I wonder if he has different stats. I don't think he does. I can't remember because I remember the Annihilators just all having the same stats. So. Not 100% certain. I do know that the Annihilators, the stats change whether they're having the two-handed hammers or the hammer and shield. Basically, one gets more killy and the other one gets a bit more protection, if I remember correctly. All right. I got like 8 minutes left before I have to go. So what am I going to do? What? Fuck it. God damn it. What am I going to do? More silver. Definitely need more silver on this guy. Going to complete the first coat at the very least. And then basically that's going to be it for this stream. After I do the first coat. Which is going to be pretty nice because that means I basically did a first coat on all the major colors, and I'll also do the shield as well. Put that a little bit more to the light, and a little bit more on camera. Well, speaking of 40K, my local shop is running a huge campaign tournament at the moment, which is a bit of a shame because I don't really actually collect 40K. I don't have a 40K army. Although at the moment I do have 1,000 points, 1,000 and some odd points of Stormcast, so I could do like a small game, but. And then with the models I actually have over here, I actually kind of figured it out. It's not quite at 1,000 points just yet. So the spearhead is going to be what actually tips me to the 2,000 plus. So I'm going to actually have a proper army. It's going to be super infantry heavy though, because I don't have the only really fast attack I have is chariots. Oh, sorry, 1 unit of chariots. So, and I don't have any of like the big model pieces, but I can run a 2,000 point game. Super infantry heavy, but you know, it's doable. It's definitely doable. Plus, you know, these guys are like a lot of them are like super elite too. And they have pretty good movement range, so like they're not super bad. Although not having their faction terrain is going to be a bit punishing, because their faction terrain is actually really good. It basically allows them to teleport. It allows almost any unit to deep strike in that area. Or sorry, go into that area and then deep strike across the board. Because that's how these guys actually operate. They operate by coming down in a bolt of thunder. So they basically all of them just deep strike onto the battlefield. Which is why one of the motifs is like a lot of like lightning bolts and stuff like that. I got another game of Combat Patrol on Saturday. Can't decide whether to read Sisters or Nids. Oh. Is it the old Sisters or the new Sisters? Because I know they had 2 Combat Patrol boxes. Old Sister's box. Interesting. Interesting. You know what, Araceli? For me, as a personal favor for your friend Lee, bring the sisters. Bring honor and glory to the sisters. And may the Emperor shine on your dice. You got it. Oh, thank you very much. And you only see the bottom of the guy's base because I have to do it around the leg, but... Hell yeah. Yeah, you bring those sisters to battle. And just know that the sisters of the Order of St. Penthesilea is with you. Maybe not in flesh, but they are in spirit. Cheering the fellow sisters on to glory and honor. For the Emperor. All right. Oh, actually, no, I got a bit more silver to use. Where do I want you? Put you down here. Yeah, this guy's gonna be interesting. Like, this guy's like the whole separate piece, just how different he is to everyone else. All right. Something like that. And we'll box this guy up. I'm going to have to go and actually go and dry out my wet palette, because I was using it on Saturday, and you should, it's recommended that you dry out the sponge at least once a week, so mold and stuff doesn't grow on it, because again, it is a wet environment, and bacteria and other nasty stuff does really like wet, cold stuff. So drying it out, rinse it with warm water or hot water, wring it out, dry it out. It's going to like really shrink, but that's going to be okay. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got basically one coat of silver and gold on mostly all of my guys. This guy, I'm going to actually spend a lot of special detail because his armor is completely different from everyone else, as you can see. But yeah, this year it's going to be Stormcast Eternal. I got all these boys to do. I got the Stormcast. I got Yendestrel. And again, for those, that's the paint scheme I'm going for. That's the model I'm going for. I am super excited to paint her up. Like it's gonna be so good. I am super excited to paint her. Oh my god! And with those colors too, god damn, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna love the shit out of that. It's gonna be I'm so happy. But I'm going to have to go and start actually cooking, because I actually go to work today. So thank you very much, Araceli, Totally Normal Normality, or Heartbreak Kid, as you like to be known for, and Ben Man Vibin. This game looks fucking rad. It looks fucking amazing. It's like, I'm super excited. Super excited to paint that, man. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for popping into this live stream. Had a wonderful time. I am going to be painting again on Friday. That's going to be probably a little bit longer live stream. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. And Araceli, if I don't see you on Friday, I hope we have a wonderful game of Combat Patrol. And yeah, see y'all later.